SEO, search engine optimization, right? I guess it's some sort of tool on the internet, or it might be an application on the Play Store. Well, these are some of the responses that I receive from people when I ask them a very simple question: what is SEO and what idea do they have of search engine optimization? And I find it really surprising that most of the people have very retorted definition of it. So if you are a human and you surf on the internet, don't worry, I'm not going to make you fill those captcha boxes. Just give me 2 to 3 minutes of your life and you will know what SEO is in the most simplest manner that you could ever know. So let's jump right onto it. Starting off with a formal definition of what SEO is. So SEO is the process of refining your website so that it gets successfully indexed and ranked on the search engine. Let me make it more simpler. You want your website to smell good for Google. So when Google comes to taste your website, it should be delighted. We broadly classify SEO into two categories: on-page SEO and off-page SEO. Let's talk about what on-page SEO is. So as it sounds, on-page SEO means the optimization that you do on the website to improve its visibility. Here are some of the factors that are relevant. Well, relevancy itself is one of the factors. So let's talk about what relevancy means. Let's say you have a food blogging website and on some day vehemently you thought, let me just write something related to tech. Now it is completely out of the box. You're writing something that is not relevant to your content or the keywords, or your website is not suited for it. Hence, if you post irrelevant content on your website, your visibility will go down. Second factor is keyword research. You want as many and as worthwhile keyword to be present on your content, so make sure that you do your keyword research. Some of the platforms that you can do to do your keyword researches are Google Ads keyword planner and Google autosuggest, and there are some third party platforms as well. We are going to talk about this in detail in the future videos. So let's jump onto the other. Then in the on-page SEO, you can optimize your URL. So let me just mention two URL here and tell me which one do you like the most. Of course, the first one, it is more readable and make more sense to you. Similarly, it makes more sense to the Google crawler or the algorithm. You don't want unnecessary question mark and to be inside your URL, and you want some keywords to be mentioned on your URL. It improves your SEO. Then you got to make sure that your content use H1 tag for the main headings. Like, it is very necessary. It is necessary for the algorithm. Also, there are some tags, like you can use all tag on all your images and button, and you can put some keywords onto it, so it will be easier for the crawler to read. Make sure that there are keywords present on your meta tags like title tag and description tag, and it is under the word limit. There is something called breadcrumb. So you must have noticed that when you go into a website and you start opening pages one after the other, somewhere on the screen you notice that there is a series of the chronological order of the website or of the pages that you have visited is mentioned. Some technical things, like you can do sitemap submissions. Now don't be afraid. Sitemaps, for in a layman term, sitemap is a list of all the pages that are present on your website. So this is just a list that you submit it on Google Search Console, and it helps the crawler to read your website in a righteous manner. And one more thing you can do is you can add a 404 or 404 page error. It's just good for your website, and it gives a sense to the algorithm that this website uses a 404 error page, so it actually cares about its user. Let's come to what off-page SEO means. The optimization that you do outside your website for improving the visibility of your web. Some of the things that we count under off-page SEO is, number one, link building. So link building means that you put your website's link into some other websites, some other platforms. So it could be some website related to your content, your niche. So let's say if you're a food blogger, you would reach out to some other food bloggers and you would ask them to mention your links on your website. Then there are some generic website where you can put your link. So what happens is Google take this into consideration, or all other search engines takes this into consideration. Then there is a concept of broken links. So broken links are the links that get broken. Broken links are, let's say you have mentioned a link on some website and after 1 or 2 years that link get retorted or it is of no use, but it is still there on that website. It becomes a broken link, like it leads to nowhere, and if it stays on that website, it portrays a very negative image for your website. So it's your duty to make sure that you put away your link from that page. Also, there is something called spam. So it basically means that if you bombard a page with your link, or you just are vehemently going and mentioning your website URLs on many pages, your link might get treated as a spammy thing and it will decrease your visibility to a great extent. So make sure that you do. So that's it from my side, guys. I hope you liked the video, and it is the first video of this channel. Please do give your worthy feedbacks in the comment section. I'd love to read them all, and I have huge plans for this channel. Let's make it happen. Please share it with your friends, and since I'm starting off right now, so your comments will mean world to me. So make sure that you give me the right feedback, how I can improve the content, where I lagged actually, and you can be very vehement. So make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon as well. Thank you very much. I'll meet you in the next one. Bye bye.